So, Allison and Aaron, tell us a little bit about Los Alamitos Elementary School.
So, Los Alamitos Elementary School, it's a San Jose Unified School District public school here in Almaden. We have about 800 students or so, which is about 500, 600 different families. We hold our tournament here, or hold our tournament due to budget cuts to raise money for our SMART programs, which is science, music, art, reading, and technology.
And about how many players did you have at your first tournament?
We ended up with 60 players. We had a few more that signed up that had to drop out day of the event due to work commitments, work travel, things like that, which we did still keep the tournament fee. But we had 60 golfers. Okay,
great. And Kathleen, I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about Catholic Charities and the good work that it does in the community.
Yes, thanks, Ron. Catholic Charities is a social services agency. We offer more than 40 programs that aid 54,000 families and individuals every year. Everything from early childhood development, parenting classes, from cradle to grave, we like to say. So from cradle to we offer in-home care for the elderly, and everything in between: job placement, job readiness, choral STEM classes for after-school care, and literacy programs.
And Catholic Charities has a number of fundraisers each year, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we do. We have our three primary fundraisers are the golf tournament, which is our biggest fundraiser, and then our 5K, 10K run, and then we also hold a bocce tournament in August.
And how many players did you have at your tournament
this
past year?
Last tournament we had 200, so we were very pleased. Of course, we would like to sell out at 216, but we're getting there.
Great. And Mike, I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about Johnson Lumber.
All right, Ron. So I'm Mike Johnson with Johnson Lumber, and Johnson Lumber is in our 36th year. We're located in Morgan Hill. We're the largest independently operated lumberyard south of San Francisco. We also have some Ace Hardware stores and a garden center. Our primary focus of the tournament up here is for our lumber customers, and I think we're in our 10th year, or we'll be having our 10th one this year.
Okay, your tournament is a little bit different from the others, and so it's primarily for your lumber customers.
Yeah, I mean it's meant to be a reward for our customers. Also, we have new customers we bring in, trying to get them aboard because the time you spend out here, as Ron said, it's a great time, and we also bring in some staff to kind of intermix with our customers, and we have vendors here as well.
Okay, great. And how do you decide who? I mean, generally speaking, Mike, is there do you? And I'm not asking you to name numbers or names. Do you set a threshold? Is it folks you and Susie like to hang out with? Is it a little bit of a combination? Or
well, we're super fortunate because I tell you 90% of our business is repeat business. So we just start and we rank them based on volume. And then, you have some people that are going to want to come and or we have some non-golfers. Again, we've been doing this for a while, so you kind of figure out who does what. But it starts with, who's doing what, and then we kind of intersperse a little bit of the other stuff.
And about how many players did you have this past year?
We average about 90 people a year.
Allison and Aaron, first year tournament, what were the first steps that you and your team, and I'll ask you about your team in a little bit, what were the first steps you took to get this off the ground?
Well, one of the first steps we took was there were a bunch of dads kind of talking and saying like, oh, we should do a golf tournament. That'd be fun. And so we started unofficially polling people at school on the blacktop. Hey, we did a golf tournament. Would you guys participate? Would you be interested? Does this sound like something you do? And then we even kind of polled a little bit once we found out cost-wise after talking with you guys. Went back and said, hey, would you pay this for a golf tournament? Would you pay that? And kind of got a general feeling from parents on the blacktop and said, and there was a huge response. So we said, yeah, absolutely, let's do this.
The biggest hurdle, though, to get it started was getting the approval from the PTA. There's a